My name is Paul Atreides, Duke of Arrakis.
What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we're taking a look at another film review, but this time we're taking a look at A Complete Unknown, which does star Timothy Chalamet. I don't fucking know how to say his last name, and I do apologize for that, but Timothy, the guy that plays Paul Atreides, also known for his work as Wonka in the Wonka movie, because there's chocolate and there's chocolate, but in this movie there is no chocolate, because he is playing Bob Dylan, not to be confused with Bob Marley, and I am very upset to admit that I actually got these two confused when going into this movie. I went into this movie thinking that it was a Bob Marley movie. I was mistaken, but without any further delay, let's take a look at what Google has to say. So this is a 2024 drama music, which is 2 hours and 20 minutes. 2 hours longer than it should have been, is all I'm going to say. Has a 7.4 out of 10 on IMDb, an 82% on Rotten Tomatoes, and a 4.2 out of 5 on Amazon. You can watch this on Google Play, Amazon Prime, and also the Sky Store. In the early 1960s, 19-year-old Bob Dylan arrives in New York with his guitar and revolutionary talent, destined to change the course of American music. Forming his most intimate relationships during his rise to fame, he grows restless with the folk movement, making a controversial choice that reverberates. Reverberates, do you get it? Music pun, because he plays the guitar. Music pun. Funny. So how the story actually goes is with Timothy showing up to, New York, I do believe, and basically visiting this guy in hospital who's his inspiration, and he shows off his music, and the dude who's with him is like, damn, that's some fucking good shit. So then they get him in, make him join the group, and he is just growing and growing and growing. Everybody loves him. He gets a girlfriend who then he cheats on with another famous singer, and then they break up, but it's like a will they won't they, because they keep sort of seeing each other and visiting each other. He gets bigger and bigger and bigger, more famous, and he starts to experiment, and obviously with him getting so famous, he gets a little bit of a big head and stops showing up to the rallies and the talks and the late night shows, and basically just gives up on like the people that helped support him and get him to where he is today. And then he does a little bit of a change. He changes his music type from folk music to like electric music, and people don't like that. People get really upset about him for doing that, but that's something he's interested in, that's something that he likes and something that he wants to do. And why do something that you're not interested in doing anymore? Only do something if you want to do it, if you're excited about it, if you enjoy it. And that's what he went to do, and then he's out of the folk movement thing, and then he goes to visit that guy in hospital again, to return a harmonica that he gave him, but then the dude's like, nah, you can keep it, mate, it's fine, I still like you and support what you're doing, and then the movie ends. A 2-hour movie summed up in 2 fucking minutes, if that. Brother, this movie did not need to be this long, I'm gonna be honest. I was bored for the first part of it. I was invested in the love triangle thing that was going on. I thought that was like one of the best parts about the earlier section of the movie, with the will they won't they, with him cheating on her and then her finding out because she was singing his song on the radio. That is a fucking wild way to find out that someone's cheating on you, because someone else is singing his fucking song on the radio. That shit is fucking wild and genuinely fucking peak as well. That's like such a fucking way to get caught out. Like, not many people can say that they've been caught out like that. That is like a fucking one of a kind, and I lived for that drama. Like, I was there for it. The rest of it, when he was making music and playing the music, it was alright. The music isn't my cup of tea, but it was alright, and I did like it when he actually made the change. I was one of the few people that actually did like the change. People didn't like the change. I liked the change. The change was cool. The change was exciting, and I liked his like little rebel arc where he was like, you know what, fuck you, I'm not gonna listen to what you're telling me to do. I'm gonna do my own thing. His like little Miles Morales thing. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. I thought that was a cool little detail, but everything else in the story was kind of boring. Timothy Chalamet's accent was really weird. I don't know what he was trying to do with his like voice, but he was definitely putting on a weird accent, which I did not appreciate. I don't know if it was accurate or not to Mr. Dillon, but it was really weird. His hair was also really fucking weird. I did not like his style choice. Again, that's probably accurate to Dillon himself. Never seen a picture of Dillon. Gonna be honest, never seen a picture of Dillon. So it was a little weird, but oh well, it is what it is, and the movie was just really long. I feel like it dragged like most times, and there was some stuff which I feel like wasn't needed in this movie. Like it definitely took its time. It took its time to like go through some of the plot points and visit some of the plot like places, and it was a really fucking long one, and I was not here for it. I'm gonna be honest. I was not here for its length. But we did actually decide to watch this because my granddad likes Bob Dylan, so we watched this one, and I was here for it because I like Timothy Chalamet. He's like a really good actor, which I do really like, and I know he's got a good singing voice from his Wonka movie. And yeah, this was a movie. Now I know more about Bob Dylan, and not Bob Marley like I thought it was, and I'm going to say it is safe to say that his songs did not make it into my Spotify playlist, and I don't think that they will make it into my Spotify playlist. But I was quite relieved when the movie was over. I'm going to be honest, there was a little bit of a sigh of relief when the movie was over, and there was a couple of times where I was watching the movie and I was like, okay, so the end is close, and the end was not close. There was like a load of fake out endings, where it's like, oh, it's gotta be nearly finished now, like this story point is wrapping up, and it just kept fucking going. It just kept going. It felt like there was no end in sight for a long time, and every time that I got hope of an ending, there wasn't any. But I did really enjoy the ending. I thought the ending was really cool and one of the better parts of the movie, not just because it finished, but I just liked his music. His rebel like moment was also really, really empowering, to be fair. Like being told by all these people that like, no, you can't go out and do that. Like you have to do what we tell you to do, and then going and doing your own thing anyway is really fucking cool and badass of him. But the acting was some of the best. That to be fair, it was some good acting. I liked the emotions that the actors went through, especially with like the cheating and the sort of, oh, I know you cheated, but I still love you and I can't help but love you. I thought that was really, really cool, and it shows that it's like, even though a relationship is toxic and is bad for you, it is still hard to leave. Especially if you do actually really care for that person. And I thought that was really, really cool and very well explored compared to some of the other parts of the movie, which drained my entire life. Like the music was so bad. Like I did not appreciate the music. And I know this is like a whole documentary about a guy who makes music, but like the music at the start of the movie just was not it, bro. It just was not it. And the music towards the end got better. And I don't know if I'm saying that because the movie at the start was shite, and the like maybe the songs at the end of the movie were still shite, but after listening to like an hour of shite, having it get better towards the end might have made it seem like a blessing. So maybe I'm overhyping the end songs, but I thought they were cool. So I'm gonna die on that hill. And I'm gonna stick with that thought, saying that they were cooler than some of the other songs in said movie. But I don't really have much else to say about this movie. I'm gonna be honest. I have very little notes. I'm just glad that it's over and that I don't have to watch it ever again. If you do like Bob Dylan, this is a movie for you. Like, this is straight up a movie for you. My granddad really enjoyed it, and he's a fan of Bob Dylan, so that says something. I didn't know the guy. I don't really care for his music, so That's fine. It is what it is. I watched the movie, thought it was decent. Wouldn't watch it again though. And I'm a person that doesn't rewatch movies anyway. Like, there is very few movies which I would rewatch. So saying that I wouldn't rewatch it isn't a massive insult. Like, a movie has to be fucking spectacular for me to watch it again. So this isn't really an insult to the movie. But I think it's like a solid 4 out of 10. I think it's a solid 4. Pretty mid movie. Compared to others that I've watched recently. So yeah, I don't have anything else like that. That's it. That's all my notes. So I hope you all did enjoy this YouTube video. I'll see you all next one. Hope you all have an excellent day. And goodbye, stay home and stay safe. And if you do want to see more videos like this, I have other film reviews, anime reviews, TV show reviews, indie pilot reviews, and game reviews up on the channel, if that is your cup of tea. And if you do want me to review any other of any of those categories, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll get on it as quickly as possible to get those reviews out for you guys. I don't just make reviews, I actually play games. But I do a lot of reviews with toy reviews and like Lego reviews and stuff like that. A lot of reviews here on the channel. I just like to talk about stuff that I'm interested in and stuff that I have tried out. There's even some vlogs on the channel as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah, other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this YouTube video. I'll see you all in the next one. Hope you all have an excellent day, and goodbye. Stay home and stay safe. I think I've done my outro like 3 times now, and I do apologize about that, but I kept talking after saying my outro, so it was bound to happen.